is your fan speed, all the way down to low, all the way to high. Then you have flame effect 1, which is essentially blue. 2 is sort of blue and pink, and then there's your heat. That's it. That's how simple and easy it is to operate. Now, heaven forbid, if for some reason it were to fall forward or to fall off, you hear it go off? Off. It shuts itself off automatically, so it's perfectly safe. Look at how it turned right back on again. Absolutely. And you can operate it without the heating element. Now, infrared is completely different than forced heat or your furnace or anything like it that you've maybe experienced before. There's no smell whatsoever. The heat is instant. And what it does, infrared, like the rays of the sun, it heats the objects in front of it. So it heats you, your skin, to your bones. It makes you feel warm, comfortable, and safe. It doesn't heat the air, which means, in turn, it will never dry out the air. So it's not gonna dry and crack your sinuses, your lips, and most importantly, you know, your skin, especially as we move into the really, really dry and really, you know, bitterly cold months of the winter. And if you zone heat, if you look up at the Department of Energy statistics, if you zone heat just a couple of rooms in your home, this will end up paying for itself over and over. You can save 10 to 15% on your total overall energy bill if you just heat the rooms that you're in.
You're gonna buy this because it's a 50% off deal, and who does a discounted heater at the start of the season? But you're gonna keep this because of the quality, because of the look, because of the feel. When you bring the lights down and you see how stunning this is, and remember the versatility here. This isn't big and bulky and cumbersome. We're gonna place this in the living room, yes, of course, but we're gonna place it on the kitchen counter. We're gonna put it on the bathroom counter. We're gonna take this to work with us. We'll put this in the office.
Absolutely.
We can place this anywhere because it's that design. And obviously, you know, when you see something like this at such a ridiculous price, your mind starts to wonder and you say, well, is it really that good? This has been our best-selling Life Pro brand for the past 3 years. This heater, as Kerry said, he'd be on air, he'd sell 10,000 at a time. Because it was so good, and at $120, it was so reasonable. This is the lowest price heater we have.
Plus that flex pay. It's like 15 bucks.
Yeah, I mean, you can't do any more, Kerry, than this.
It's so cool.
All right, as we wrap things up, Kerry, my friend, thank you as always.
Always a pleasure.
So
TV's
wonderful.
Adam Freeman, always an honor.
TV's Kerry McNally. If you want the cherry, there's 50 left. If you want the black, just a couple hundred. The white, the white, really? Okay, so the white also now getting limited, our producer Alison said. Also, now, for those of you thinking, all right, when's this guy leaving? The Monday night show should be over. I hate to say this to you, you've got me for another hour. I know. Well, I was away last week and they said, could we do another hour this week to make up for it? Of course. But here's the good news. We have amazing products coming up, so do not leave us. Question of the week this week, if HSN products could grow on trees, what would you plant? Well, Pookie says gold eagle coins, acres and acres of them. That's a good one. Pink Doll says turquoise trees with jewelry by J. King. Very good. And Velveteen Rabbit says, can I have a forest? That way I could have a never-ending supply of jewelry, clothing, shoes, beauty items, electronics, and housewares. It's a good answer. Somebody wins $25 to spend right here on HSN. Folks, can I just walk over this way for a moment? Because this next item is just back in stock, and I think you're gonna love it. Here's what we're about to show you. We're about to rock your world with something called Sani Sticks. I was at home, as I often am. I was watching HSN, as I often do, and I saw these things launch. They launched and they went nuts. They sold 7,000 of them. Folks, I asked to bring it to the show, and here's why. Sani Sticks are a brand new revelation. They go into any drain in your home, in the kitchen, in the bathroom, you name it, it's gonna go in. When you place a Sani Stick in that drain, it lasts a month. And it's gonna help prevent, with natural enzymes, the buildup of the grease, of the food, of all the slime and grime. It's unbelievable. We're gonna send you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 60 of the Sani Sticks. One pack lasts a year. So there's a year for the bathroom drain. There's a year for the kitchen drain. There's a year for the laundry drain, and there's 2 left over as well. If you don't like smells or odors, Sani Stick has been developed to help prevent the odors before they even start. Now, I will tell you, even though they sold 7,000 at launch, we have nowhere near that right now. We're gonna do as best we can. If you've got them and use them, please call us with your review on 1-866-376-8255. But when you look at what this does, I think you'll be impressed. And the lovely Yvette Lopez is here. with the awesome encore of Sani Sticks.
I'm so glad you stayed for this extra hour.
You talked me into it when I was watching you, and I forget who you were on with when you launched it.
Right.
But nobody's ever seen anything
Sold
like
out.
it.
Well, you know me. I love things smelling clean, and I love things easy, affordable, effective. Wow, the trifecta with these,
right? You got it all.
Take a look. It's that easy. You drop a stick down your drain. Are you kidding me? That's all you have to do. And I'm gonna show you exactly what happens. You drop it down there, the water hits the Sani stick, and the enzymes are released. When those enzymes are released, it's breaking down every other thing that goes down that drain. Oils, soap, food, whatever's going down that drain, those enzymes are breaking down. You know what that means? That means you are never gonna get a clog, because it's never, the gunky stuff, I call it gunky stuff.
It's gunky stuff.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It is gunky stuff.
You're never gonna get a chance for that to build up, because every time the water hits one of these little powerful sticks, a concentrated blend of enzymes shoots out, and it goes after that stuff. When you have a stinky drain, and I don't care how much you clean,
drains.
You can clean, everything can look spick and span.
Yeah.
But let me tell you what, if there is an odor, if you have gunk down in that drain, the odor comes from the buildup. You drop one of these down, there it stays, right in the pipe trap. And the reason they want you to put one a month is because with normal use, over a month, it will dissolve.
Yeah.
That's it, it dissolves. Every time the water hits it, it releases the enzymes. It's a brilliant product. This is one of those products that I'll tell you, Adam, I see one of these I see this in a retail store and I go, yeah, okay, fine, whatever, and I walk by.
Yeah, because you don't know what it does.
When someone explains to you what this little stick does, I'm like, I want that.
Well, yeah.
I want to have this because I'm preventing.
But there is a caveat to that. It's so ridiculously inexpensive.
Of course it is.
And I'm going to use a word that really is forbidden, but I have to use it. I have to use it.
Cheap?
It's cheap. Well, it's cheap.
Yes.
Folks, this is cheap. This is $19.95. Wait a minute. It's not that you get like a few. Each pack lasts a year. That's the drain in the bathroom, a year. It's the drain in the kitchen, a year.
Yep.
It's the drain in the other bathroom, a year. It's the drain in the laundry room, a year. And then there's another spare one. I mean, you maybe have another drain at home.
Well, you have kids.
Well, you have kids.
What if you're lucky enough to have a boat that has a drain or an RV or whatever?
I wasn't even thinking about
because I'm not that lucky either.
I wasn't even going
This is what I do.
amazing.
Let me show you how I do it. These are my personal ones. If you see on the top, my bathroom, the kids' bathroom, the utility, label them. And I think what's brilliant about the packaging is if you look down here, January, February, March, right across the bottom. So you know what? If you forget, if you've put one in, take a look. Put it on your monthly maintenance. Yeah. What do you do every month? I change the filters. I give my dog heartworm. What do you do? Add it to it.
You put the Sani stick in.
That's all you have to do.
We are, and I wish I could show you the screen. If they allowed me to, I would. They obviously would not allow me to. We've had an amazing night tonight, and that's thanks to an army of people that put this show together. Sani Sticks is now the biggest and fastest selling item of the entire show, which is breathtaking. It solves a problem. When you have a clog, we have to get the plumber. When you have a clog, we buy a ton of products. You place a Sani Stick in the drain, and it will last a month. And every time water goes down, it's activating the natural enzymes. Every time it's activating the natural enzymes, it's helping to wash away, to take away all the buildup of all the lotions and potions and all the sprays and anything that's going down that drain.
It's that easy.
So it's helping to make your drains and keep your drains flowing freely, and it's helping to stop the odors. A lot of us, we walk into the house and we smell something, we don't realize it's coming from the drain.
Right, and then you know what you do? You spray, it masks it for a few minutes, but you've got to hit it at the source. Yeah. The source is the buildup. Now, what this does, this is gonna prevent the buildup, and this is what I love, the preventative maintenance. Ooh, if I can prevent a problem,
I'll do it.
Please, so I don't have to deal, because think about, once the problem is there, and this is a problem that really you don't really think about until you have it, until you're taking a shower and you're ankle deep in water and you're like, oh my gosh, this, I think I might have a clog.
Yes,
This is draining slowly.
yes.
This won't happen if you use this Sani stick once a month. How about if here, this is a vanity, right? Any vanity sink. Have you ever brushed your teeth and all of a sudden you're spitting into a pool of water? That is disgusting.
Oh, nice.
So you have to go, and then what do you have to do? At that point, you have to either put harsh chemicals in there that cost money, and they'll make your eyes burn when you even, you know, it's a harsh chemical. Or even worse, you're calling the plumber. Now that can really cost you some money. For one of these going down, you know what it costs for a month to put this in here? 33 cents
for
1 month. I mean, you can find that in your cars, in your car seat, you know?
with that. We have 5 minutes left or sell out. I don't know which will happen first, but it'll be an interesting race. When you get them home, if you come close, you'll see it's labeled January, February, March, all the way to December. It's the writing so small, but so there's one Sani stick for every single month of the year. So we are loading you up, folks. You've got a year's worth of Sani sticks for virtually every drain, if not every drain in your home. If you're looking, saying, I still don't get it. All right, it's made up as we were learning from Yvette, of natural enzymes. So you
powerful, concentrated and powerful. And you know, you're gonna get 4 of the unscented. The blue ones are unscented, which means you drop them down there and, you know, it's not a fragrance, but you know what it's gonna do? You're not gonna have an odor because it's not gonna allow the clog. And if you do have a little bit of buildup down there with an odor, it's gonna break it up. That little bit of buildup is going to be broken up, so you are going to actually notice that the odor goes away. That's what's going to happen. And there's where it lands. It lands right there in the pipe trap. It stays there. Every time your water goes down, it's going to come in contact with the Sani stick. It's going to release those powerful enzymes, and it's going to go after that. It's going to attack. What if you're in the kitchen? You know what goes down that drain?
Everything goes down that drain.
Grease, all that. If you're in the shower, I mean, depends how dirty you are when you take a shower.
Very dirty.
But let me tell you what, you can have dirt, grime, shampoo, soap, creams. Think about, that's what causes your buildup. And again, this is not something that you think about normally until it's too late. And then you have to go to more drastic measures. Put one of these in once a month. What does it take? A half a second to drop it in? And you know what? That is it, my friend. You have prevented a problem that could get pretty nasty or costly.
With everyone on the phone line, 1,800 now remain for it's completely sold out. This is only the second time ever on the air. It received rave reviews when it launched, and I think everybody was kind of taken aback because we'd never seen this type of innovation. I mean, really,
it is. I think it's extreme. If someone would have, when they introduced it to me, I was like, I wish I would have known about this years ago. I would have been using it.
Of course.
I sent my daughter to college. You know what went in a care package? One of these, because you know what? If their drain backs up, you know what they got to do? Call the maintenance person. When are they coming? My mom and dad. They're elderly. If their drain backs up, guess who they're calling? Me or my husband. So let's prevent it. Let's just prevent things. Why wouldn't you want to prevent things for what you said, which is, you know what? I think cheap is the right word.
But you know what it is? There's no other word.
It is,
It's so effective. It's so darn effective. So what it is, it's that preventative measure. You place it down your drain and you leave it there. It lasts a month. Again, we send you a year's worth for every drain virtually in your house because you get 60 of them. So that's 60 months of protection.
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
Put them somewhere safe because, you know, you don't want to misplace them.
Well, people will want to take them from me as well, I have to say.
Oh, they do. My friends already took them from me. And I'm like, all right, fine, here, try it. And they're like, I want some of those sticks that you're selling because those things really work. And they do work. And you know what? Give them to your friends. Why? Because you can afford to give them to your friends.
Well, it's such a nice, thoughtful gift. And I think even if these were double the price, they would still sell out. But at $19 and change with free shipping and with 2 flex pay as well, it's such an inexpensive way of helping to prevent what is, quite frankly, a common problem. Our drains get clogged. With this, we're placing it in the drain, and it's going to help stop that. So, you know, there's one thing it being the launch, now it's the encore, and now the reviews are in, and people saying, my gosh, this is so easy. I thought there was some extra measure or some extra step, but my house is smelling better, that odor's gone, and my drain, my shower is stopping being a bath. It's the water is flowing freely.
Right, and that's all you do is drop it down. And I wanted to show you, just in case, this is an actual pipe. So when you do drop it down, there's where it lands. It lands right in that P-trap, and it will stay there. It's not gonna move, but slowly, over time, it dissolves. And you know what happens is that's why we tell you once a month, because with normal use, it's gonna dissolve. But guess what? Say it doesn't, or say you put in an extra one. So what?
Yeah.
It is 100% safe for every drain, every pipe, every septic tank. 100% safe. So you can't mess up here.
So, I mean, that's a key point as well, 100% safe, so you don't need to worry about it. If it's okay with you, you know, it's been a busy night tonight.
I know it
We're
has.
gonna spend an extra 90 seconds just because there's so many people placing orders.
Perfect.
And we absolutely want to
Yes,
take
we
into
want everybody
account.
to
We want
take
everybody
advantage
in.
of this. Yeah,
because
you
new
wanna
things
have these.
deserve to do well,
Right.
and especially when it does work. So again, here's what we're gonna send you. You're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs. Okay, is there a 6th pack? Am I getting this wrong? No, that's right.
It's 5.
So there's 60 in total, so 60 Sani sticks. Each pack is labeled, so there's 12 in each, and it's labeled January through December. So one of these goes in each of your drains in the house, the kitchen, the bathroom, the laundry. It's for your kids in the dorm rooms. It's, you name it. We said the RV, it can go anywhere.
Anywhere.
When water passes through, it activates it, correct?
Yes, that's when the enzymes are released. So if there's no water going through, it's not wasting it.
Right.
It's not wasting it every time. And what's neat about that is when the water goes down, that's when your materials and your oils,
Yes.
and so as they go down, boom, the enzymes are released and it attacks it right there, breaks it down. It does not give it a chance to build up. And I wanted to show you, this is an exclusive configuration at HSN. You get a lavender one in there. Let me tell you what, you know where that lavender goes? It goes in my bathroom.
Oh, I bet that's
because you're
nice.
gonna get that soft, soothing smell in my bathroom.
Thank you, my darling.
Us women are special.
You are very special. Everybody who's ordered is special
Thank you so
tonight.
much.
Thank you, my darling. We'll let you know when that's gone. Brilliant product, very clever. Do give me your feedback on that. I was able to take some home about 9, 10 days ago, so we put them down our drains. I'm excited to see the results. And by excited to see the results, I mean, I expect no clogs. I truly do. I expect there to be no more odors or smells, even from the laundry room where we wash little Harry the dog. Okay, it's back, it's here. I'm out of breath, folks. I don't even know where to begin. So, I sound like a broken record. Every item's good. This item is not good. It's absolutely freaking brilliant. This is the HD Mirror Cam. This was another one that we saw. And I asked Jane, she's again one of the big leaders on the Monday Night Show, and the amazing Heather and Jill and Carly. They gave it to us. I had to beg, borrow, and steal, but they gave it to us. If you're a regular viewer, you know I'm a big advocate for dash cams. Dash cams are an extra set of eyes on the road. They help prevent issues with insurance companies. If God forbid there's a collision, if God forbid there's an issue, we have an extra set of eyes that's delivering evidence. When I brought my dash cam home, I was able to call my insurance company. They didn't at first, but earlier this year, they gave me a discount. We're gonna take the idea of a dash cam and we're gonna take away all the barriers or issues you may have. I'm like a mime artist. We're gonna take them all away with the new HD Mirror Cam. I'll let Joe explain how it works, but it is one of our 10 faves of the day. Joe, you need to tell every single Monday Night Show viewer watching what this is, because this for $49 is a killer deal.
Oh, this is incredible. And this is the lowest price dash cam I've offered here at HSN, but definitely one of the easiest to attach and get ready and then start using it. Because we all need a dash cam. And what a dash cam does is it records 100% while you're driving. And so it sees exactly what's going on. Because if you get into an accident, and there's an accident every 3 seconds, there are 2 people in that accident, and it's always 2 different stories. No longer the case with your HD Mirror Cam. And what's unique about this, which you've never had before, this actually fits exactly over every single rear view mirror that's out there. They give these straps that are flexible, so you tuck it around your existing rear view mirror, you just mounted it. And not only is it gonna have that dash cam for you down below, it also swivels 360 degrees, and you're recording in high definition. And Adam, I want to go back to my video and show you the quality of the video you're getting today. Because here I am just driving down the road, And I wanted to capture this because I can see everything. I can see the cars in front of me. I can see the cars to the left. I can see the cloud formation miles off in the distance because it's high definition. But also look how ultra wide that angle is. I can see the lanes that are 2 or 3 lanes over with the oncoming traffic. I can picture it, I can find it and capture it perfectly. The other thing about this dash cam is that it's not only for accidents, but it's also those vacations. So if you're planning a vacation this winter or you're gonna go see the fall foliage, you can put this in your rental car, take it with you on that drive, and then when you see the action, watch what I can do in real time. Because keep in mind, it has that swivel camera right on the front of this, so as I'm passing the beach here, I wanted to make sure I got to capture the beach. Now, Adam, I'll actually take the camera and I'll turn it to the right side.
You couldn't do that with others.
Never been able to do that before because it has that swivel mount. And it's amazing what you can do because this truly does fit on every single car that's out there. And I love the way that they've designed this because all it is you put the strap over your existing rearview mirror, just like we did there, and then you run the cable to your power adapter. It's in your car, and now, here's the cool thing, Adam, we've never seen this. Not only do you get a wider angle, because normally a rearview mirror is about that big.
Yeah.
We're giving you about an extra 1.5 inches on every side, so now you can see the blind spots, but it also has a blue film over it, so now you're not blinded when somebody has the lights behind you. But look at that right there. I can see exactly what's going on because it has an LED that's built into the mirror, and as I move the camera from side to side, I can see what's going on. Now, Adam, it also takes photos too. I can hit one button and it gives you the automatic feedback. So it's recording, and if somebody cuts me off, I need to capture a license plate, I push that one button and it captures everything directly to an SD card, and now I've got it for the insurance company.
It's a fantastic product, folks, and I think for anybody out there who has never considered a dash cam, let me tell you a couple reasons why I love mine and I wouldn't be without it. You know, when Joe first brought them to HSN about 18 months ago, it was a new thing. We knew that law enforcement, that police cars had dash cams for a while, and they really serve great purpose because when we're driving, anything can happen. These capture the action, and you can have your fun times with it. You know, a lot of people, we see these superstars on Ellen because they become YouTube sensations, but the crux of the matter is when you have a dash cam, it creates peace of mind and safety and security. You know, that sinking feeling you get when, God forbid, somebody hits you. God forbid, somebody tries to break in the car. God forbid, you realize that something's happened, and then it's he said, she said, he said. Well, now we've got the evidence that's right there. So as a dash cam, they're brilliant. They're brilliant. The average price of a dash cam is $70 to $100. That's on HSN. The most expensive we did was $199. What the mirror cam has done is take away the obstacle of, well, I don't want this extra thing stuck on my windshield. So we're gonna take your rear view mirror, we're gonna make it better. We're gonna put a screen in your rear view mirror because this screen is built in the rear view mirror. Now the dash cam sits just below. It's teeny, it's the tiniest one they do. It captures everything. I can turn it, twist it, wherever I need it to go, but I never, ever touch it. The problem with so many things in life is that they sound great at first, but if I have to remember to do something, I'm not going to remember. When you start driving, it starts recording. When you stop driving, it stops recording. If something happens, it locks down the video. It locks down the footage. So Joe, for $49, I get something that I install and walk away.
You're done, and that's it. And it automatically starts recording. That's what I love, how simple this is. Because there are a lot of other dash cams that are as big as GPS units, and you don't want that sitting right in front of the mirror. This actually attaches to that rear view mirror you have. With the flexible straps that are on there, you just attach it and wrap it around, then you're done. And I love what Adam mentioned. Look how tiny that dash cam is. It's really the size of a quarter. And whether you're having it facing forward or you want to turn it around, you can easily do it right there. And with the buttons that are included, it's really easy to turn it off, turn it on. And right now, it also even has a battery that's built inside. So if you get into an accident, it even has a little bit of battery to continue to record, even if the car's turned off. Now, even if you're recording at night, I showed you some nighttime footage or daytime footage, but here we are driving at night. I can still see the signs. I can still see the car in front of me. I can still see what's going on. So daytime, nighttime, you've got it all. But I love what Adam mentioned too, is that a lot of us, we want to have fun. with the kids in the car, or what we did is I turned it around and I've got my daughter, she's acting silly in the back. But it's these conversations you can have with your kids and these memories that you're able to record them. But also, what if your son or daughter is driving for the very first time? Do you want to capture them, making sure they're not on their cell phone, making sure their hands are on the wheel? You can see exactly what's going on there too. I know my daughter, she's hamming it up, but it's so much fun to be able to do. Even Adam, in bad weather, like this sits so close to the windshield. Here we are getting that Florida rainstorm where my wipers are going full blast, but because it sits so close to the glass, I'm seeing right through all those raindrops. So I don't have to worry about, weather being an issue for me. And if you've been into an accident last winter season, we were right at that point when it's going to start freezing and start snowing again, I don't have to worry about bad weather being an issue for me. If somebody cuts me off, if there's an accident, I'm always recording it. And here's a couple bonuses we're giving today. First off, this is the first time I've had it back since we sold out, but we've also doubled the memory that we normally offer. Normally it has 8 gigs worth of memory, and 8 gigs records about an hour and a half of video. So what happens is it automatically records your last hour and a half of video through the dash cam that's right there. But today we've doubled it. We're giving you 16 gigs worth of memory, so you're gonna get close to 3 hours of memory. And there's that little memory card. It sits right there. So if you need to take it out and you need to show it to your insurance company, or you need to show it to the police, you take that little memory card out. We even give you a little memory card reader. And I'm gonna go back to my computer just for a second. And as soon as you pop that back in there, Adam, this is what it looks like. It comes up in all these different video clips of what happened. So if I need to show the insurance company or the police where the driver cut me off, I can show them right here. They can see exactly what's going on. Because watch this SUV that's over here on the right. Clearly this guy's in a hurry, because as I'm starting to move forward, he just cuts me off just like that. I had to slam on my brakes, Adam. And because I slammed on my brakes, it automatically locked down that video.
Guys, I don't know. I'll say one thing. When you see something great, you often think to yourself, well, will I use it though? It sounds really good. It's painting a really pretty picture, and I see the sense in it, I see the safety in it, I see the security in it, I see the savings in it if there was ever an issue with an insurance claim. It all makes sense to me. But I buy it from you and I don't use it. I buy it from you and I don't like it. This is the best opportunity ever to do and try it, and here's why. When you buy this from us, we're gonna send it immediately to you. I want you to put it in the car. If you, in October, November, December, January, throughout those 4 months, don't think this is the best thing you've ever bought, return it by January 31st for a 100% refund of the purchase price. So rather than you always being intrigued of, well, should I get one? I don't know if I should get one. You go to a normal retail store, you buy this, you try and take it back, and it's an electronics item, they charge you a restocking fee. They penalize you. We won't penalize you. We want you to try it. I look at this and I ask Joe, and I'll say it again to him right now, Joe, what's the catch here, my friend? No, honestly, stop, right. Because they're $150
yes.
for a normal dash cam.
Absolutely.
You're offering a dash cam that's high definition. You're offering a dash cam that basically takes up no extra space.
No space.
That gives me a better rear view mirror, and you're building in the screen into my rear view mirror.
Isn't that incredible?
It's unbelievable.
And it's the size of a quarter. That's your dash cam right there, and you can turn it any which way you want to, and you can see exactly what you're recording. You can turn this off if you want to turn it off too, so that way you've got the full rear view mirror. But like Adam mentioned, this is a wider than average rear view mirror, because typically a rear view mirror is about that wide. We're giving you an extra 1.5 inches on either side, so that way you're capturing all those blind spots. And with one touch of a button, I can capture photos, or I can set it up to record. When you see that blinking red light, you know I'm capturing everything. Like Adam mentioned, this is high definition. There are a lot of dash cams that are on the market that are several hundreds of dollars, and they record in VGA quality. Yeah. It's really grainy. You'll go back and watch the footage. You can't really tell anything. This is a high definition mirror cam, high definition dash cam. The first time we've had it here. We just launched it at HSN less than 30 days ago. First time back. And this has been so wildly popular because every other dash cam on the market, it's either a big box that sits right in the middle of your windshield. There is nothing more compact, more sleek than this, because all you do, it has these little flexible tips. You wrap that around your rear view mirror, and now you're recording in high definition. And I'm gonna go back to my video because And keep in mind, there's the easy setup, Adam. Anybody has a rear view mirror, you can put this on.
Right.
We give you extra long power adapter, power cable, so you can run it all the way around the trim of the windshield. We even give you a little mount so you can tuck that wire in so you don't even notice the wire that's there. But then as soon as you start recording, as soon as you start driving, as soon as you turn the car on, it detects that power and it automatically starts recording. And as soon as you turn the car off, it automatically stops recording. And everything that you're recording is in high definition. Here I am driving down over one of the bridges here in Florida. Look how beautiful the palm trees are, the scenery. I'm capturing the sunrise from behind me. I can see cars not only in my lane, but I can see cars that are coming on the other side. There are a lot of dash cams where I can really only see literally my lane, and that's it. This is that wide angle lens, so I can see exactly what's going on, whether it's right and left in front of me. I've got that type of quality right there. And the thing about having this dash cam is, as soon as you do the install, then you never have to worry about it again. The first time that you install it, you'll notice it's there first couple trips, but then after that, you forget it's there. And then when you get into an accident, then when somebody rear ends you, then when you need to have it, you'll be so thankful you've got it. And when you think about it, this is the lowest price dash cam that we've ever offered. We've never had a dash cam that's mounted to a rear view mirror before. This is the first time. Plus, it also swivels in 360 degrees. It works in daytime, it works in nighttime, because it sits so close to the windshield, it actually sees right through the raindrops, and it's all the have your buttons that are right up here. You can turn it on, turn it off, but it's all 100% automatic. So all you need to do is go about your everyday life. Whether you're driving to work, on vacation, wherever you happen to be, when you've got that dash cam, Adam, it's always recording that in high definition.
And maybe that's your son or your daughter that just got the license and they just started to drive. You know how scary that is? Maybe it's you if you're on the road all the time. Maybe we're speaking to you and you know very well that feeling of being caught in the middle when it comes to an insurance claim. Promise me something. When you get this home, after you marvel at how easy it is to put in, call your insurance company and ask them about a discount. If they don't offer it today, I'm pretty certain very soon they will be, because this is the new thing to do. Dash cams work, folks. They work brilliantly. My biggest thing was, don't give me an extra step. Don't let me forget to turn it on, and that's the day somebody accidentally hits me. This is totally automatic, and with a G-Shock sensor that it's got, it locks it down, so it knows if something's happening. With everyone on the phone, about 1,800 now remain. We are busy, there's 7 minutes left. This is the lowest price, best price, free shipping, 3 flex pay. That's why Joyce in Michigan, and Kenneth in Texas, and Charles in Pennsylvania, and Peggy in Michigan, and Johnny in Alabama are all in for our mirror cam. Is it high definition? Yes. Is there any catch to this? Really, no. And even down to the superficial things, Joe, but just by having that camera there, that's going to act as a deterrent.
You're 100% correct, because if anyone tries to break into your car, and that's a very common thing, is that at nighttime, people are always trying to break into vehicles. When you have a camera there, people don't know if it's recording or not, but you've got it. And I love the design on this, because not only does it fit over everybody's existing rear view mirror, so if you have a vehicle, you've got it, but this is the first ever dash cam where you actually have that screen that's built into the mirror. It's not a big square that's hanging right down in the middle of the windshield. It's tucked into the rear view mirror so you can see perfectly. And if I want to adjust it, all I do is I twist it. So whether I'm on vacation, I want to capture the beach, capture the fall foliage. If I want to turn it around and capture the kids, I can easily just swivel it around. You can still see it's still recording, and it's all right there in that perfect high definition. Then if I need to capture a photo, I just push a button. And it even gives me that audio feedback, so because so I can know that it's taking a picture. It even records not only video, but also records audio too. And if you've ever been to an accident, and you know there's an accident every 3 seconds, Adam, here in the United States, and those are only the ones that are reported. If you get into an accident, it's the police officers. He has to sit there and listen to both stories. And nobody ever says, it was my fault, I'll take the higher insurance premiums. That never happens. This is gonna be that eyes and ears, because when you think about, if you get into an accident, how much would you pay to have an eyewitness? This is less than $50, the lowest price I've ever had for a dash cam.
Joe, no, you got me on the price. The price is neither here nor there. It's the lowest price dash cam that we offer, period, against any of them. So it's not that we even offer a lower price. It's the lowest price, and it's one of the most feature rich. That's the killer right there. The fact that I just place it over my existing rear view mirror, whether I have a sports car or a truck, it doesn't matter. It's going to work in all of them. You know, when we're on the roads, we have have to be careful, we have to be safe, we have to be secure. This is gonna capture everything. And hey, when you wanna have fun, you turn it around and you capture the fun that's happening in the back of the car. I love what Joe said, because it's one of the big reasons to order tonight. We are doubling the memory, folks. This one, you get 16 gigs of memory. So it's the best we've ever been able to do as a gadget for somebody you love for Christmas time. Oh, ideal. Again, this is not back on the Monday night show before Christmas. This is the only holiday presentation they were willing to give me, because this is a hot item. For the fourth quarter, for the holiday season, this thing is going to be probably in the top 10 or 15 of our best-selling gadgety gifts, because it's appreciated, you know? When you buy something and you love it, it's nice to tell people and share that experience. And from the minute I did bring mine home, my normal dash cam, which is not as good as this, when Joe sold it to me last year, I tell everybody now, but you have to at least try it. That's why I harp on about this extended return policy. It sounds wonderful, and I wish I was there. I wish I could win the Powerball and send every single person watching one of these, but I need you to at least put it in your car and see for yourself that it's fully automatic. I need you to put it in your car and see for yourself that you'll never, ever touch it again if you don't want to, but it will always work for you. Cyclically record. Say that 3 times quickly. So it's just basically self-sufficient. If you do not love it, return it to us by January of 2017, and we will give you 100% of your purchase price back. So Joe, even if it's December or January and I've not even taken it out of the box, I can send it back and get my money back.
I love it.
If I've used it or I give it to somebody and they don't love it, I get my money back. But you can't ignore that right now people are saying, I need to get a dash cam.
Oh, you absolutely need it. You know, the thing is, if you don't miss out on the opportunity, because if you have 2 cars and you only buy one of them, every time you get into the car, it doesn't have it, like, where is my dash cam? And the thing about this is you can take it with you. If you go on vacation, if you have a rental car companies will just charge you an arm and a leg for the slightest little door ding. This you can take with you on your rental car. I've done it several times myself. And the reason why, this is the first dash cam I've ever had this, where all it is these flexible straps that go fit around your existing rearview mirror. That's it. We give you the extra long cable to plug it in. The plug's on the top, and there's where the memory card will go. It inserts right on the top. The cable is about 8 feet worth of cable, so you can tuck it around the windshield. We even give you extra little mounts so you can adhere it right to the windshield so you don't even see it there. Then, as soon as you turn the car on, your dash cam is going to automatically start recording. And if you want to record going forward, you can. If you want to turn it around, record going the other way, you can do that. If you want to record it to the side because you're checking out a new neighborhood, because you're thinking about moving to a new place, or you forgot what that business name is, you can turn it to the side. With one touch button, you can turn the whole thing off or forget about it 100%, and it will record every single time. It has something, like Adam mentioned, called cyclical recording, where that means it's going to record about the last 2 hours of your drive time. Now, when it fills up those 2 hours, it deletes the old stuff and continues to record the new. And even if you get into an accident, there's even a battery that's built inside, Adam. It'll continue to record even if the vehicle has cut off and lost battery.
It is a brilliant product. Stay right there. Please leave a review when you get it home. I cannot wait to hear what you have to say about it. 3 FlexPay, free shipping, $49. That FlexPay is good for the remainder of the show. Enjoy it. I know you will. It just feels good. And don't forget to call your insurance company. You're probably going to save the price of admission alone in savings. All right, if you're just tuning in, it has been a big night. Sani Sticks return for the first time since selling out. We're going to help prevent the clogs and the blocks and the smells. You put one down the drain, it lasts a whole month. We send you 60 of them. So that means we can literally cover most of the drains in your home for an entire year. It is a brilliant product, and it's available right now with free shipping and 2 FlexPay. Our timing is running out for our deal of the week. Yeah, this was the Life Pro. Well, one of our best-selling heaters of all time, 50% off. That's what I call a deal of the week. Normally $120. Tonight, it's $59.95. It's on 4 FlexPay. You not only get infrared heat, which doesn't dry out the atmosphere in your home or dry out your skin and your lips. It delivers instant heat, but you get that flame effect as well, so it looks so darn good. If you'd like to order, it's 431-826. We have white, we have black and cherry. Just a couple dozen now left in the cherry, and about 100 or so left in the black. Again, it's a true 50% off deal. Okay, we have one more amazing item that we are about to get to. Before we do, though, I have some answers to our question of the week. If HSN products could grow on trees, what would you plant? Fly-by-2 wants a tree of track phones. With triple minutes included. I'd pray for a healthy harvest and give them away to everyone I know, especially my grandchildren, so we can keep in touch always. FBN135 says, I'm a big fan of Acer computers, so I would plant an Acer computer tree. It's not too late to get your answer in. Somebody's going to win $25. On the way next, a product I saw and I said we got to get it. You've never seen anything like the Starry Station. Stick around to find out what it is.
The G by Juliana line is fun, it's fresh, and fabulous. I want to make sure all women feel beautiful and fashionable and always feel in style.
I think you're gonna love this. Now, I'm gonna say a word to you and do not frown. Routers. Oof. They're unfriendly things, they're ugly things, they're hard to operate things. I have a premiere of the Starry Station. Prepare to be tempted, folks. Welcome to a whole new world. Incredibly fast, impossibly simple. This is gonna fix all your Wi-Fi problems. It's gonna give you all the information you need to know and none of the information you don't need to know. You know, you look at your router right now, it's just a few blinking lights. One's blinking really fast, the other's blinking a bit slow, one's just solid, one's off. You don't know what's going on. Are we online? Are we offline? Why are my gadgets slow? Why is my tablet slow? If you are a fan of the latest gadgets that are emerging into the marketplace, you may have already heard of Starry Station. This is a brand new router that has captured the imagination of every tech guru out there. Mums, dads, families are choosing Starry Station as the ultimate router you always dreamt of. Now, I will tell you, because we have very special executives here tonight from Starry Station. They are doing something for us. In fact, Alison, producer Alison, my love, will you show everybody at home? There are 351. They are agreeing for Monday Night Show viewers to drop the price from $299 to $269 only for our 351 Monday Night Show customers. We're gonna get into it, we're gonna share with you what it does, we're gonna show off what it does. As soon as you decide you want it, grab it, Joe. It's time to breathe a sigh of relief. We have a router that is great and awesome and fabulous.
Well, that's the thing about Starry Station. It's your easy-to-use router, extremely intelligent, and it's always now going to be the center of your hub. And I love that it's got a nice touchscreen display. So, Adam, you instantly know who's online, how many people are online, what's the health of my internet. Because you mentioned earlier, like right now I'm at 97%, which is extremely healthy for my internet, but it can tell how many devices are online. Now, these are the orbs, and the thing about this is it tells you, okay, there's a cell phone, there's a tablet, there's my kids playing Xbox, there's a computer down below. The bigger the orb, the more data and bandwidth that it's taking, and it even has little locks on there, because for parents, you now have a safer environment for your kids that are online. Now, I know what you're thinking. A router's not a sexy item. This is definitely a sexy item for you. The reason why we need a router is so many of us get online, and what does this router do? This is what distributes the internet throughout your entire home. And for a lot of us, we have dead zones, or we have a room in our house where we can't connect to, or when everybody gets online. Like right now, I've got 7 people online, and I'm at 97%. How many times do you and your husband, your kids get online, and all of a sudden the internet comes to a crawl? It's because you have an older router. Well, this is a brand new wireless AC. And Adam, the most common router in America is a 5-year-old router.
Yeah.
And it's extremely slow and really only designed to handle one device at a time. The Starry Station is actually designed to handle up to 60 items at a time. Now, the thing about it, what it does is, it's letting you know the health and everything that's going on with your network. And I'm going to tap the little screen there. And now you can get in here and I can see what my internet speed is. I can see how many devices are online. It gives me all my little orbs so I can click on them. I can see what everyone is. So I see I've got my phones on there. My wife has her phone. There's my son's Xbox. My daughter has her laptop. I've got my security camera. I've got the smart TV. Most routers can only handle one device at a time. This can handle all your devices at a time. And especially when you want to end up connecting and seeing exactly what's going on, it gives you the health of your internet. Because how many times do you feel like the internet's running slow?
Yeah.
And you're like, what's going on? Is the internet down? Is it my computer? This lets you know exactly with the touchscreen what's going on. Now, because it's touchscreen, it's extremely easy to set up. One of the easiest setups that we've ever had. And what I can do is I'm going to tap the little gear button that I have on the bottom. It has a name generator. Yeah. So it comes up with so many cool names, like ours is called Funky Ideas. But you can type in your own name if you want to, and it lets you know exactly what the password is. Because how many times do you write down the name of your router and then you forget what it is? You put it on a post-it note somewhere, and then you forget it where it is, and you put it away and you lose it. Or you don't know what the password is. With one touch of a button, it's telling you everything that's going on. But I'm going to go back to my orb screen because this is letting me know the health of my entire screen. Now, the cool thing I can do with this, Adam, is that as I'm getting online, the orbs let you know what's going on. Right. So as the orb gets bigger, you can see, okay, that's what's taking the data up. And like this right now, I know that's my daughter's laptop. If she should be in bed right now, I can actually click on it. And if Ree should be sleeping because it's 9 o'clock at night, I can actually pause her internet. So now she's not even going to have internet connectivity. It makes it that easy to do. But also as a parent, it has something called screen time. And this is really wild because now I can block out bad websites. I can put limits to what the kids access. Really, as a parent, it's creating amazing control, but it's giving me the fastest internet that's out there in America today.
7 minutes left, everybody. With everyone on the phone line, I have 250 left. There are no more. There are no advanced orders. There are no extra that we have. We took every single one from Starry Station. Across the country right now, this product is selling out at $300. For our customers, for the remaining 250, you get it at the lowest price in the United States. The touch screen, the user-friendly capability, the ability to understand what's going on. Is my Wi-Fi down? What gadgets are on? How fast is it running? How easy is it to set up? They're all important. The other reason why you should invest in this is very simple. It's going to improve the speed of your home network. So now the internet's going to be faster. You're going to surf online, it's faster. You're accessing all the apps, it's faster. When you have this, we're going to eliminate the dead zones. So up in the corner bedroom, down below in the basement, we're going to get rid of dead zones because this is a monster powerhouse. It is quite simply one of the most advanced routers in the world today, and people are falling head over heels in love with what it does and how easy it is and how simple it is. If you're renting a router right now from your cable company, stop renting. We're spending money on something that's 5 years old. Starry Station is unbelievable. I can't say enough about it. So we're going to put our 5-minute clock on the screen. That's all we have. We wanted to bring in 500 or 600. We just don't have them. When we sell these out, it is currently not scheduled to return. But Joe, when you look at this and you get to go, oh, and by the way, sorry, one last thing. This also has the money back guarantee. So please don't feel stressed, even though it's only one and limited. You have to January 31st to try it. See how much faster your internet is. See how fewer dead zones there are. See how beautiful it is to operate. See how much more in control you feel. If you don't love it, you send it back.
And I love, Adam, when you see, truly, as a parent, you have so much control over it. Now, I've hopped into the app real quick. I just want to show, before I hop in, you'll see that a couple of the orbs have locks on them. Well, those are my kids. Those are my kids' devices. And as a parent, I can lock it. You see how I unlocked it? With one touch of a button, I can lock it. And if I want to block them out of Facebook or block them out of Twitter, I can easily easily do it by just pushing the one button and hit the save, and now it locks it and gives them a safer experience online. I also have a couple different options. If they should be in bed, I can take my devices and like, all right, which device is my kids? Well, there's my son, he shouldn't be playing Xbox. There's my daughter, she shouldn't be on her laptop. There's the kid's tablet right there. I hit the done, and now it limits, so they should not be online from 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. And I can actually go through and customize that time if I want to. So I'm really creating some amazing parental controls that's on here too. Now, the other thing I love about it, does your internet ever seem slow? And you're wondering, well, why is the internet slow? Is the internet down? Is it my house? What's going on? I'm gonna go ahead and unplug this, just as if the internet would be slow. Now watch what happens. All of a sudden, it tells me. It's like, what's going on?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, it knew that the internet was out. It's telling you and letting you know how to fix the problem. And when you look at all the different orbs, there's no internet health whatsoever. But as soon as I plug it back in, so that was like, that would simulate whether the, oh, it's connected back to the modem. That's simulating whether the cable company has an issue. Because sometimes you're like, ooh, do I need to reconnect to the Wi-Fi?
You don't know.
You have no idea. But the Starry Station tells you every single time. And now instantly I'm back online. It's giving me that health again. And when you're in the 90s, you know you have the fastest internet. And Adam, we're paying a lot for our internet. We want to make sure we're getting the most advanced speed. This is designed to do that for you.
It's different because there is nothing else in the world even comparable to this. You and I have routers that have 5 green lights on it, and sometimes they flash,
Right.
sometimes they blink real quickly, sometimes they're solid, and you call the cable company, it's like my internet's not working. Well, what's the lights doing? I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what it means. We've got to stop this. It's craziness. It's nuts. This team at Starry Station have said there's got to be a better way. This is the same price or less than equivalent high-powered routers, but it's 10 times better. This is a router for tomorrow, not just for today. This is a router that's built to design and designed to support all these smart home features that we're all gonna be bringing into our homes. This is a router that for you and me today is gonna make sure our laptops, our desktops, our tablets, our smartphones are working as fast as possible. It is a product that I truly believe will be the best product you ever bought from HSN. The team from Starry Station has stood right here in the studio with us. We begged them for more. For our Monday Night Show customers, they are knocking the price down lower than any other place in the United States of America. If you want Starry Station, it's $300 everywhere. With us, it's $269. But you only have until it's gone. Joe, I'm gonna give you the final 90 seconds, my friend, because it will sell out. What an exciting idea.
Even if you just want to double check to make sure you're getting the internet speed that your cable company is telling you, Adam, it even has a speed check built inside.
Wow.
So if you're paying for 50 megabits and it doesn't seem like you're getting the speed, it'll actually run that test right there. And I love, it tells me right now, I'm getting 93, 94, so now I'm getting what I'm paying for. And I can tap that one button and it takes me back home. Now, if you do have questions, I love this about Starry. And it actually has a helpline built into it. So if you want to, it says if you're having trouble, you hit the button, and what it does, Adam, is you can put in your phone number, you can request a call. You put your phone number in there, Starry's going to call you right back.
Are you
so that
kidding
way,
me?
they're going to help you out. Now, if you have questions, this is how easy it is. Because a lot of us, this is what our internet looks like. We have a line that comes out of the side of our house. It's this coaxial input, and then it goes into one box, and like this is from the cable company, and then it goes into another box, and this is some old router that it probably had for 5 years. How do I set up Starry? All I do is take out that old router right there. It's stuck in my old router.
see
Adam,
the
it doesn't
problem,
want to give
Joe?
it out. So then I plug it back into that one, and let me get put the power on, and that's it. Adam, I just set up my router. You just saved yourself installation charges. You got rid of that old technology, because the most common router is a 5-year-old router.
Right.
And that is so slow compared to today's technology. And most routers from 5 years ago are designed to connect to one device.
Right.
And you think about 5 years ago, that's fine, because all we had was a computer.
Sure.
But today, we have cell phones, we have tablets, we have computers, we have smart TVs, we have so many devices. This Starry Station is actually designed to handle up to 60 different devices all at the same time. So this isn't just great for today. Adam, this is like your digital foundation for the future.
I think you're going to love every minute of this. It's going to become a welcome part of the house. We joked at the beginning that routers are angry, unattractive, obstinate products that never seem to work the way we want them to work. They always seem so fragile. They always seem to be so complicated. Whether it's you alone or you with a family, there is no better router, in my humble opinion, that money can buy. Just that touchscreen interface that you've got. We're going to see every every gadget, every device, and we're gonna see how it's running. We're gonna see how it's working. I mean, Joe, you think about it, it's revolutionary.
It is, and right now, these are the different orbs that you have in your house. So you can see exactly what's going on. So when you just glance past it, and first off, I mean, it's designed to be out. It's designed to be out in the living room.
Yeah.
It's not designed to be in the back corner. You can put it in the back corner if you want to, but it's nice to be able to look at it and say, ooh, 97%, I have healthy internet in the house. And then you're like, well, why? Who's on right there? What's that game controller? Oh, that's my son. He's playing at 10 o'clock at night. If I want to pause the internet, I can pause it at him. That way he locks down the internet and won't be able to have that access. And I can still see all my other devices that are on there. And you see when they have the locks on there? That's a new program that's called Screen Time. And what it does is you can actually set parental controls to block out bad websites, to block out certain times if you want to. And it's all done right through the app, and you can tap on the screen and you have control over it. And then as soon as you tap that button, it gives you the health of your internet. Because sometimes you're like, well, the internet seems slow. Are we getting that fast speed? This gives you that instantaneous feedback to let you know exactly what's going on, to let you know you've got that healthy online connection. And even though I only have 7 devices connected right now, Adam, I can connect up to 60 different devices to make sure everything's got high-speed internet.
As we wrap this up, folks, not only does it give you more access, more information, it's gonna speed up your wireless experience. We're gonna get rid of the dead zones. We're gonna make sure that every single one of your gadgets is running at lightning speed. Thank you for all of your calls with everybody there. We have about 60 left before it's completely sold out. Please leave a review. It is my goal to get this back in at least in the early part of 2017. It's a brilliant product. Remember, if you don't love it, you can return it by January 31st. Joe, thank you, my friend.
Hey, thanks for having me.
You know this causes a problem, Joe.
Oh, what are we gonna do now?
It's a very big problem because you basically sold out of everything, so we still have like 5 minutes left. How about we do a 5-minute presentation of our deal of the week, because it's time that you grab it. Scrap that, we're doing 3 minutes. It's a 3-minute grab it. Well, it's perfect. What other way could we end the show if we've basically done everything right now? Final 3 minutes. The price of our deal of the week goes up in 3 minutes time. This was a true 50% off. Last year and the year before, one of our biggest selling heaters was this from Life Pro. It's infrared technology that warms the room, but doesn't dry your skin, doesn't dry your lips. Tonight, for our deal of the week, the amazing Katie did something special for us. She said do 50% off. You could do 50% off from $120 to $59. Now, if you want the cherry, you've got to be dialing immediately. We are not going to focus on the cherry because there's only about a dozen remaining. But other than the cherry, we have white. The white is gorgeous and sleek and pristine. And then we have the black. This is solid furniture grade wood. The beauty of this, it uses 2 dual quartz elements that are cooler to the touch from the outside and cool to the touch from the top. Because of the way this is designed, and we'll show you the video, this can go on a countertop in the kitchen. This can go in the bathroom. This can go in the living room. You can place this wherever you want to zone heat. And zone heat is real simple. It means we save money because so many of us, we reheat the entire house and it doesn't really do anything but cost us a ton of money. If you want to get yours, we are now 90 seconds before the price, the flex, and everything goes up. Earlier today, we sold over 1,200 of them, and rightly so. You know, you look at how beautiful it is. It gives you that lighting effect. It gives you that pizzazz. If you bring the studio lights down, you'll be able to see that it really creates that ambiance, that romantic feeling. The cherry, people are asking to see the cherry, folks. The cherry is over here. Look at how stunning that is. You know, when you look at these heaters, you can see why they sold at $120. At $59, it is the lowest price heater of the season, and it's the only heater that we are scheduled to do on the Monday night show. 60 seconds left. You've got to be in the ordering process when that clock hits 0 to qualify for the 50% off and that crazy flex pay as well. If you want to make sure that you are warm in the cold winter months, if you want to send one of these to mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, the kids in their new home, this is your chance to get our lowest price, one of our biggest selling heaters. The nice thing about this one is that you've got that flexibility. You know, you can go and find a heater, a basic, and dare I say, not as attractive one, and spend double, triple the price. It's small, but it is mighty. This is designed to provide heat up to a 500 square foot room, so you've truly got that warm nest, whether it's in the living room or the bedroom or the bathroom or the kitchen, it's giving you that heat. There's nothing worse than being cold. And folks, they say, of course, and they say it every year, but it's gonna be a cold, cold winter. Black, white, or the cherry. Thank you so much for being a part of our big deal of the week. Stay in the ordering process. We're gonna be counting you in. I have an answer to our question of the week. I asked you at the start of the show, if HSN products could grow on trees, what would you plant? Well, thanks to everybody for sharing. The answer tonight is turquoise trees with jewelry by J. King. And our winner is Pink Doll. Congratulations, Pink Doll. It is all yours. Guys, is there any way we can just show everybody our bonus buy for just a moment? Because did you know that if you bought any product in the show tonight, you get Plug and Safe, which is a house security system, for $20 off. Plug and Safe is something you plug into the wall, and then you can plug in a light or a radio or anything you desire. If somebody touches the outside of the house, if somebody touches the door, tries to break in, it will automatically set off whatever you plugged in, the light, the radio, or the siren. It comes included with the siren, so if you just want a siren to deter everybody, it will do that. The normal price is $59.95. Because it's our bonus buy, you get $20 off, so it's $39.95. And the only thing is, you just got to buy one other item in the show. That was a very big, fun, exciting, great show, and it's not me, it's these amazing people all around me: producer, director, floor staff, associate producers, floor crew, people in the tower, the HSN Army, Heather and Jill and Carly and Jane, and you most of all. Thank you for watching the Monday Night Show.
All right, Juliana Rancic's joining us for our big fashion finale here at HSN with her exclusive line, G by Juliana, who has walked every major red carpet. You work with all the major celebrities. You get to wear the finest clothes made, and now you're designing exclusively for us.
You better believe it.
Here it is, your last look at our best buy of the day.